We haven't scored one goal in the history of our country trying to have a soccer team.
Goal! They scored again. Humiliation.
Hey guys, hello from Costa Rica.
Hey.
So nice to finally be able to talk to you. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
So, this is like the mother of all underdog stories, regarding sports. First, Jaya, I've had defeat in my life, and people wanting to know about the story, what happened and everything. And my first instinct is to go like, hell no, I'm done talking about it. But were you ever reluctant to the story being told or addressed at first?
At first, yes. Because I knew that it was going to amplify the story that was the documentary, and that meant more responsibility to speak about the Papapina identity and educate communities that are ignorant to our existence. But I also understood the need for it and the possibility that it has to help make communities around the world a little more inclusive.
Okay, it turned out pretty good. And Taika, sir, you are a master when it comes to blending comedy and drama. I really like your work, so thank you for it. This story clearly had potential for both. What were your first thoughts when you first came upon this story? Like the very first time you heard about it?
I couldn't believe it was true, and I also couldn't believe that it was so close to home. It was an amazing story about an amazing team, amazing group of people, an amazing player, and the fact that it was the Pacific Island was probably what drew me in the most.
Well, the culture is actually like another character upon itself. So what do you think would have been different if this had been like an European story or North American story?
No Jaya.
Yeah.
Well, for first,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess so. I guess it's probably
More
right.
football focused.
More
maybe.
football and less about the people, maybe. I don't know. I think just like it would have just been more of the same culture that we've seen in so many films for 100 years, and it's always going to be there. It's not like we want that to go away. It's just time for other cultures to be able to be seen on screen.
That's great. I understand there was a lot of improvisation on set. So that can mean comedy gold, a performance gold, or a disaster. Yeah. How do you sift through that?
It's really all in the edit, and you just have to allow yourself the permission to fail, and say that you're just going to try once the camera's rolling and give it your best shot. Sometimes you find gold, and other times it's absolute garbage.
And what have you found about the people's response to it? People who have seen it.
People have loved it. The most important response really was the people of American Samoa, because we took the film back there and showed it to them before we showed it to anyone else, and thankfully that went down well and wasn't.
But I think a lot of the Samoan diaspora who are outside of the Pacific region are really receiving it well. The fact that they get to see their people on the big screen, they're excited to go out to the theaters to see themselves, but also to hear our songs and to hear our language spoken properly at that on a Hollywood feature film. It's just a huge win for Samoans all around.
Yeah, that's actually great. Another thing that often I think would cause a lot of pressure is you're telling a real life story, and you have the person who experienced it right next to you. So how do you guys balance that? Like, that didn't happen, but it's my creative license. I don't know.
So that's why Jaya wasn't on set.
No. And when I was zip.
Yeah. You've got to take it's obviously not the true story that we're making here. Sure. We're using different people to play these characters, and so right from the beginning I told Thomas, and we just made it very clear that we were going to do our own version. It's going to be a more entertaining version, and we'll take some liberties.
That's great.
You need freedom when you're telling the truth.
Oh, that's a great phrase. That's a great phrase. Thank you for it. Well, guys, thank you
It
very much.
really is a good
That
phrase.
is a good.
It is a good
A lot of
phrase.
things,
Trademark it.
even the news, things like that.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, guys. It was very nice talking
Thank you.
to
It was fun.
Thanks. See ya.